All right, good morning and welcome to Iyun Benzion. Today we'll be taking a deeper look on Daf Mem Tes in Yevamos, number 49. The Gemara, the Mishnah on Mem Tes talks about what creates a mamzer, what forbidden union would produce a mamzer. There's three shitas in the Mishnah. One shita says, Rabbi Kiva says chayve lavin, even a chayve lavin. Rabbi Shimon Timni, we pass like says chayve krisos. Shua ben Chananya says Mises based and has to be severe, a really severe Avera. Mises based. And the halacha is clear that we pass like kares. Now, the Gemara then digresses to talk about other cases which wouldn't produce a mamzer. Specific cases. For example, it mentions three cases: Nida, Sota, and Shemeres Yava. Now, and the Gemara says the reason it doesn't produce a mamzer is because Yeshbo Havaya. This is kind of interesting, right? If I would just have the Mishnah itself, I would have said, what is the gorein? What is the cause of mamzeros? It's the avera that you did to mechayev kares. You did such a severe avera that it's sort of like a knas, that Hashem gave you a punishment that the child that's born from this union is a mamzer. Sort of like an unfair punishment. I mean, the child gets punished for the parents. Now the mamzer, the child, he can only marry mamzeres. He can't marry a regular Jewish girl. It's kind of a problem. So it's a knas. It's a little hard to say that. But the Gemara says something interesting, that it depends on havaya, right? For example, a nida, right? A nida is chayav kares. If you're together with a nida when she is in nida, right? So you're chayav kares. But it doesn't produce a mamzer. It doesn't produce a Gemara because yesh ba'avaya. The Gemara on Mem Ten Mem says vatini dasa alav. There is havaya. Meaning, what does that mean? That if I would go and Makadesh, I give a wedding ring to a nida while she's a nida, right? You're engaged to the woman, and then she tries to take the pills, but it doesn't work. She's a nida at the Shas Chuppah. You give her the ring. It's still a valid kedushin. The Gemara says it's halachically valid kedushin. So you see that it's dependent really more on the tefillas kedushin. Kares, you almost always doesn't allow a kedushin. If there's an isser of kares between you, let's say your wife's sister is again of kares, not Mrs. based in, right? You're married to a sister. You can't marry the wife's sister because no tzidus is kedushin. Because since it's chayve kares, so there's no tzidus kedushin. We're always accustomed to think because of the chayve krisos, no tzidus kedushin. But really, the Gemara is saying there are examples. Even though it's chayve kares for a nida example, there would be tzidus kedushin. The Torah goes out of its way to say there is tzidus kedushin by a nida. So see, it's not based on the severity of the avera of the chayve krisos. It's based on something else, which is havayas kedushin, tzidus kedushin. Now the Gemara on Mem Hey Beis says the maskan of the Gemara is that Eved ba'akum hababas Yisrael the vlad is kosher. The Gemara is a discussion, a big machlokas, whether the child is a mamzer or is not a mamzer. The Gemara's conclusion, which we pass on like lalach, is it's kosher. He's not even pogum l'kahun, doesn't even create a halala. Allow the child out of truma. How could that be, right? The Gemara here says it's dependent on tefisas kedushin. The Gemara over there says there's no tefisas kedushin by Eved Akum and a Bas Yisrael. A non-Jew tries to mekadesh a Jewish girl, the kedushin is invalid. So if there's no tefisas kedushin, why do we paskin that the vlad is kosher? Seemingly a steer in the Gemara here and the Gemara there. So I like to say that the basis of mamzeros, what is the isra of mamzeros? It happens to be we're learning Maseches Kilayim in Mishnah Yomi. If you didn't know that, I'm giving a plug for my Mishnah Yomi share. I give an Iyun share on Mishnah Yomi also. We're learning Maseches Kilayim now. Next Maseches is going to be Maseches Shvius. So we're going to learn Maseches Shvius during Shemitah here in Eretz Yisrael. Obviously, I would like to say mamzeros is really, it's kind of hard to say it's a knas. We punish, instead of punishing the parents, you punish the child. It's kind of not fair. I like to say it's like a kilayim almost. That two people that are not shaykh of each other and that are a mixture, they're not supposed to be together. They produce a child. That child has both genes of the mother and genes of the father, genes of a forbidden relationship. It's a forbidden mixture. It's not going to produce a good child. So the child himself has a defect in him. That's what it's more mistaber where the child gets punished. That's the messiah. Genetically, right? If the parents have a child that's genetically unfortunate, right? A Down syndrome kid or something like that, where there's a problem genetically, an autistic kid or something like that. mean, it's not fair for the child, but that's the genes the parents gave them, and this is things that happen in the world. There are people like that, Mashana Brios. So the idea is that there's a Tzitzis Kedushin. If there's no Tzitzis Kedushin, so therefore it's a forbidden mixture. So by a Nida, right, the parents are allowed to be married, right? She can, most of the cases you're married, and she's going to Nida after you're married. So there's no forbidden mixture. You're already married, right? You're already married. By an Eved or Akum about Bas Yisrael, the reason the child is kosher, even though this is Kedushin, is because in Eved and Akum we said in terms of Chalos, we were talking about a Maisa versus a Chalos. In terms of a Chalos, they don't have a Chalos of a Jew. They don't have a status of being a Jew. Even if you want to say Oved Kochavim is an Eved is partially Jewish, he's Chayav Mitzvos like a woman. But in terms of the Chalos, which a mamzer is a status of a child, he's not a Jew. He's not a Jew. He doesn't have a status of a Jew. He's nothing. It's not a forbidden mixture where you have two Jews. You have one and one, apples and oranges. It's apples and nothing. Basically, that's what it is. The Eved Akum, they're considered nothing. I mean, they're not nothing in terms of being human beings. They're wonderful human beings. In terms of normative Jewish halacha, that's all I'm talking about. They're considered apples and nothing. So apples and nothing doesn't produce a mixture. It doesn't produce kilayim. Like the Mishnayos and kilayim say that if you have gefanim, you have vines, and you have kotzim, you have thorns. Thorns are nothing unless you feed them to the animals. If you don't feed them to the animals, it's worthless. So it's like thorns. It's like branches that are empty. It's not zerayim at all. So therefore, there's no kilayim over there. I did mention this once, but I'm just rehashing it. And that's why really it is better than Tzitzis Kedushin. Tzitzis Kedushin, Chayvi Karis is the simon. It's a simon versus the but it's not the gorim. It's not the gorim. If it was the gorim, it would be the severity of Avera, causes it's a simon. It's a simon. The real gorim is the Havaya. They can't be in a relationship now. They can't be in a relationship now. You can't be in a relationship now. So therefore, they're precluded from relationship at all. So therefore, it's a kilayim, it's a mixture, and therefore it's genetically invalid child, not invalid, genetically mixed child. And therefore, if he wants to marry somebody else, he has to marry someone who's genetically mixed, a mamzeris like him. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in Mishnah.